in Nashville and you see the Village Bar, stop and see if Charlie's there. Tell him who you are. Then listen to his wisdom and listen to his stories and listen to his hopes and dreams, his downfalls and his glories. La da 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 da.
And we're back, Hillsboro Village. Welcome to Villager People, the show about nothing, where everybody in a place where everybody knows your name. Recorded at the Historic Villager Tavern. I'm your host, Andrew Perot, and today, quick return back from another show. My co-host today is Troy Bryant. Everybody, give it up for Troy, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Troy is low-key the most maniacal band marketing person I have ever met. Let's get into that, Troy.
Yeah.
How the hell do you pull that off?
No, I think it's just at the end of the day. So what Andrew is referring to
please
is
get into it.
Yeah. A band that I am in, Last Garrison, we played a show with Titans of Siren, and it's just propping up good bands, and we were just really excited to get them on the show for a full length.
Yeah, Titans of Siren, get up for them, guys. Yeah, come on.
Titans of Siren, we're the last band of the night. Every single band this played has blown my fucking dick off. I love all of you. The Villager Tavern is the stupidest show I've ever played, and I love it. So I'm going to ask you one thing on your entire set. This is it. I want you guys to get low. No. So we're going to build this up. And I know you guys can move. I know you guys can mosh, but I saw for that, Garrison. So we build this up and let it rip. I want to see a little time. Feel that? Are you with me?
Yeah, it just this is I'm in another band with Kirk, and just have been fortunate to see Titans.
Actually, do you want to introduce them real quick for us?
Yeah,
might as well. Yeah.
So, well, if you guys just want to go down the line.
Yeah.
Hello, folks. I'm Vince. I play bass. Ba-do-do-do-dum.
I'm Kirk. I play guitar and scream a lot.
I'm Riley. I also play guitar and sing prettier than screaming.
Yeah, and I was witness to one of your live shows. It was raucous.
Oh,
I think we were recording. We were doing a bunch of pod interviews for Troy's EP release for Last Garrison. This was about a week ago from this shoot, and we were actually going to plan to have other guests here, but we had a last-minute addition to have you guys in the studio, which was very fortunate because Troy looks at me after this epic showdown y'all did where, like, you know, Kurt's like running up and down the bar lane with a wireless guitar, which I didn't even know you played guitar because you were playing drums in the band beforehand. And then, I saw a video afterwards where Vincent's like, were you spinning on a bar stool?
Yeah, the bar stool spin. And so I wanted to try that out.
Were you standing on it?
Yeah, I
You
was
did
standing.
get some street time too.
I was
You were able to
I
play.
was also
on the
on the
street.
other side of the street because I wanted to see what was over there, and I could do that.
Now, Riley, you didn't make it to the front, but
Not really. I was kind of back here. Actually, I was standing right here in this little corner.
I let them do that.
Yeah.
He's the most musical member. He has to do his job.
Yeah,
I have to be able to
Riley's
breathe
kind of
to sing.
tethered by lyrics and just has to be around a microphone.
So we
actually.
got done,
Tethered.
and then Troy looks at me. Y'all wrapped up. I can't remember. Everyone's just kind of dispersed. It might have been like right right after you got done. Troy goes, they've got a lot of fans. There'd be a really great band to have on the pod, and which is funny because he just recruited the beatboxer that was on the show from the last pod he shot with me.
Yeah, dude, he was awesome.
So, you understand what we're doing here, Troy? You really do.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's just recognizing good musicians, propping them up, just giving them as much opportunity to get out there and publicize as possible. And like I said, I think that show that we did with you guys was the 5th time I've seen you guys play.
And that was full of talent, man. Everybody in that show was so talented. So thank you for choosing us.
No, absolutely. That lineup was so good, and Bryce and I were talking about it. It was like with Growler, with Eric performing, with you guys, with Soul Tour, with Last Garrison. That felt like our favorite set of every single band. Like every band just crushed it.
The look on what's the name of the guy who sings in Soul Tour? What's his name? When we were interviewing Gray, or even like when I was talking to him after the interview, the look on his face was so serene, and I was like, yes,
he's dying happy, baby.
It's like, yes, feel the vibe. Yeah, y'all, it was epic.
Yeah. Fun
really
fact:
was.
so Gray has actually filled in Titans.
It's usually whenever I'm missing for something or.
Julian was
okay,
missing.
so literally a sub guitar player.
Pretty much, yeah.
And a drummer.
Yeah, he also filled in on drums.
So you guys are kind of kindred spirits.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
He's
ooh, you like playing drums? You like playing guitar? Yeah. Do you also are you also into environmental stuff?
I mean, I care about the environment, but I don't have a graduate degree in
He goes out of his way to burn plastic. That's where they differ.
Just to offset Gray's impact.
Yeah, right. It's like the angel on one shoulder, demon on the other.
So obviously, since Troy knows you guys so well, and this was his brainchild, this podcast, do you want to start off anywhere?
I think the main thing is just how you guys started playing together. What was the,
Kirk.
I guess, start of Titans of Siren?
Tell me about Titans of Siren.
So before I moved to Nashville, I lived in Springfield, Illinois.
Fuck yeah.
Which I consider to be the black hole of the Midwest because nothing happens there.
Fuck yeah.
And
It's true. It's true.
I graduated college and started working retail, not knowing what to do with my life. And I started to record in the basement because I'm a passionate musician. And those recordings ended up being our first record. So that was like all me. And then my buddy back home in Springfield, Matt, who actually sang on the first record. Ironically, people think it's Riley because their voices sound so similar, but it's not Riley.
The Midwest voice.
Yeah, there you
We
go.
all sound the same.
Kirk's got a type.
So I moved to Nashville, and then I think it was 2021. Like, we had put out the record already before we had, before this became a real thing where we were playing live shows. And then
So it was a studio brainchild.
Yeah, which a lot of things nowadays are, but I basically recruited these goobers.
Where did you meet these goobers?
So we lived in the same neighborhood.
Wonky.
Yeah, so it was a neighborhood basically owned by the same landlord. We called it the
Slumlord.
Rock Block.
Slumlord.
It was a slumlord.
Slumlord.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to get into that. Why was this person a slumlord?
Go ahead.
Because she owned
Wonky, come on.
every house on the block.
She owned every house on the block, and every single
like
one of those
5
houses
houses.
was stuffed to above capacity and was absolute shit.
It was
The
supposed to be a maximum of 4 people. She had like 6 people living in one house at the same time because that's what she marketed it as.
Lots
is a
of code
6-bedroom
violations.
house. But some people were sleeping on the couch in the
People
living
were
room.
sleeping on the couches in the living room. The house that I lived in, the only heat that it had was an open flame heater directly next to the
So
bathroom.
wait, you guys just happen to live in houses close to each other?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was called
Yeah.
the Rock Block because they were
okay, everyone was
all, like,
musicians.
Right next
Okay,
to each
yeah.
other. We were all musicians, and there was a garage that we would all congregate at, and we would open the garage door up. And
Whose
have
garage
people-
was that?
It was
technically
the Slumlords.
Shout out Francis, we hate you. That's our slumlord. Used to be slumlord. We've moved on.
The former.
She had a little yappy dog too, dude.
Shout out Francis Corpora. Okay.
She had another dog that bit me. It's the only dog that's ever bit me in my life.
Well, except for that Doberman you tried to pet.
Tried to pet a Doberman.
It tried to bite me. It did not bite me.
Wait, is there a story there?
Yeah.
Are you drunk?
No. It was not my fault.
It was
Go ahead.
okay. So we were playing this show in Knoxville, right?
No, St. Louis.
St. Louis. We were playing the show in St. Louis.
Same place, whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
And so the way it was set up was we were playing here, and then the stage behind us was just a big glass wall,
Mhm.
and so people would like sit out like on the sidewalk and watch us.
There's a patio.
There's a patio. Yeah, that's what that's called. And so there's this guy that brought his untrained Doberman out to just like hang out. And he was kind of like sitting off in the corner by himself. But anytime anybody would walk by, like he would like have to hold the dog back. And so I kind of clocked it. I don't think Kirk did fully. Kirk is the biggest dog lover in the world. And so in the middle of our set, he goes into the microphone.
So you clocked that the dog was a problem.
Was not. Yeah, don't mess with that dog.
That was
Kirk,
CBGB, right?
Yeah.
Not the big one, but
No, yeah.
small one. I seen last.
But Kirk sees the dog and is like, oh my God, I got to fucking pet that
I gotta
dog.
fuck with this dog.
And
dude.
so in the middle of our set, he goes into the mic and goes, I'm going to pet this dog. And runs out. And
during the set.
during the set. And so
in the
there's
middle
like
of a song.
in the middle of a song, the big glass window, everyone inside is watching him like go up to the guy and be like, can I? And this guy's just like, no. And this dog is like full on lunging at him. And then he comes back and I go in the microphone. I don't think you could pet that dog.
So I asked the owner, you know, you got to be polite. And it was the first time I've had an owner in a public place with people around be like, you cannot pet this dog. I'm like, what are you
The
doing?
owner told you not to pet the dog.
Correct. And so I backed
And it wasn't
off.
a service dog
Obviously,
either.
No, I don't. I imagine
No.
not. No.
it was one of those things where I'm like, I understand you're probably trying to get this dog acclimated to being in, like social spaces, but like
are you
this
sure?
dog should not
Are you
be
sure?
here.
Are you sure it's trying anything?
Yeah, like I was.
The
kind
owner
of
was just
taken
straight up like,
aback.
I'm not trying to do anything, dude. You just need to. I'm trying to get people to away from it. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, I guess it was.
So wait. Okay. So the dog bit you?
No,
No,
the dog.
no.
The dog didn't bite me. It was just an aggressive dog.
Okay.
Very
that
aggressive
should not have been at a bar surrounded by people.
And loud music. Very loud music.
Yeah. So you figured he was a regular, like to bring his dog there for some reason.
I mean, you go out to fat bites. There's dogs, and they love people. And you ask the owners, "Hey, can I, give this dog some love?" And they're always accommodating. So I figured, dog out at a bar, it's gonna be nice.
Well,
It was
considering
not.
his attitude about it, I wonder if he would have told someone it was a service dog off the cuff, because that's what you have to ask.
But like
it's
usually
like-
service dogs, they'll have the vest on. There's like clear.
yeah. But so the
markings
way
if
it
it's a
works is if you
service
ask
dog.
someone if it's a service dog, like so. If someone brings in a dog, I'm only allowed to say, "Hey, is that a service dog?" And if they say yes, I have to just.
yeah.
So I wonder if he's used that with that dog. Like, oh yeah,
oh,
dude,
it
it's
is an
just-
emotional support animal.
Yeah, it's
not
my emotional
registered.
support animal. The
Yeah,
emotion is
he
anger.
speaks for me.
The emotion is I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Okay, so what happened after the rock block?
She sold the house from underneath our feet. So it was basically the end of February of like 2024, I want to say.
No, it was earlier than
2023,
it was earlier, yeah.
2022. I don't remember.
So you guys
a
did
long
a bunch
time
of
ago.
but y'all did a bunch of shows as Titans at the rock in that neighborhood, right?
When we all lived
Yes,
together.
yeah,
We
yes.
I don't think we ever played a
We
show.
never played a show,
outside,
but we
but that's where we met.
That's where we met. That's
we
where we
became
started
friends.
like
Yeah.
rehearsing.
But you were talking
Um,
about the garage, like her doing the stuff
Yeah.
in the garage.
Mhm.
That was her place. Was that those weren't like shows? They were kind of more on.
we had a couple shows. We used it as a rehearsal space.
Yeah.
So we would have these awesome parties where it was like an open jam,
Yeah.
and like that was always awesome. We had
Y'all
a
have any other
couple.
people and bands y'all can name drop that were or people that y'all met through that.
Hippie Speedball was probably a big
Speedball
one.
was one.
The biggest one is the Weird Sisters. They
Yeah.
played
Oh
our
yeah,
garage.
they play here. Yeah.
Rip Weird Sisters.
Yeah, if
we
I can
love
find
you.
a clip of the Weird Sisters. So we'll post that here.
Yeah,
They're
they
cool.
they just announced that they're hanging it up for a bit, but
Oh, somebody found someone. Is that what?
Well, it sounds
Is
like
that-
they're just focusing
No,
on
it
sound
was-
this
it
they're
was-
time.
tired. They've been doing it a
Yeah.
long
Oh
time.
no. They had this. They had a lead singer that they got rid of. What was
Caitlin.
Yeah, they got rid of Caitlin years ago now.
Yes, yeah.
And but whenever you see a band do that, like get rid of like the lead singer, you're kind of like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything to you about it, but that's kind of like in a marketing sense, kind of a.
I think
know,
it was
saying
all
we should go.
cordial. It was just creative differences.
Well, no, I just think if you have a band and you decide to be like, all right, and it's working, and you're like, hey, we're gonna get rid of the lead singer, I just don't think that's like sound. But the in my
It's,
personal
depends
opinion,
on
it's
it.
a rough road.
Yeah.
Definitely.
yeah, I just don't see that as a positive. Like this is where you kind of have to. Did they ever replace Caitlin with anybody?
They became a little more like electronic, and so they're-
Instrumental.
Yeah, and so Gabby and Isaac were like the two big creative influences behind the Weird Sisters, and great people, and they kind of split the responsibilities of being lead, vocalist.
Oh yeah. I met Gabby many years ago. She was going to, I think she was at Vanderbilt at the time. I had really just started running the bar, working at the bar, and I met her here.
So, and I know too, you had whenever you guys started out, you had a different drummer.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did.
Our drummer was too good for us.
Yeah. Now he's playing stadiums.
Yeah.
I am
Okay.
with Last Garrison. I'm counting that we're gonna
The
lose
days.
Sean. Yep, it's gonna happen.
He's
So
a really good drummer, man.
He's very good.
super
Fantastic.
talented.
He plays in another band that's constantly touring. What band is that?
Dreaded Laramie.
Okay.
I know. Holy shit!
Yeah.
I know. God damn.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm chill.
I played his drum kit. No big deal.
I'll kill you.
But yeah, so what was the so Julian is the member not here today.
Yes.
How did you guys get Julian in?
So he started as a kind of a hired gun because we were still playing with Caleb at the time. He was our main drummer, but obviously he was going off and playing these shows. So we were auditioning some other drummers, and he came in and he played one show, and we all kind of looked at each other and were like, this guy's really good.
He's good.
So eventually when Caleb went full-time on tour, we asked Julian, we were like, hey, do you want to be the full-time drummer? And he said yes. So the rest is history.
I will say too, I don't think I saw any pre-Julian show. When did Julian come on? Do you remember what year roughly?
First show we played with Julian, I think, was in 2023. And
Okay.
funny enough, it was an out-of-town show in Louisville. But yeah, he's been with the band probably since that
Okay.
happened, because it was more so an issue of, again, Caleb having these awesome freaking paid gigs that would just pop up, and he can't say no. He's
Yeah.
making
Sure.
No, you
thousands
can't,
of
no.
dollars playing in front of stadiums. He would say no to that. So it just became
I'm
an
sure it
issue.
has happened. I'm sure it has happened.
Well, either way, like, he's a better guy for
Oh, yeah.
saying yes.
Yeah.
And it was
kidding.
super
Fully
cordial, and it was just one of those things where, like, he would have to make the call, like, 2 weeks before a show that we had on the calendars. And it was just
It's too much up in the airness of like, we don't know when we're going to have him. So we were like, he went his own way.
I wish we had a
what he did.
recording of that conversation. It was the most chill. It's like, hey, man, so I know that you have a show coming up and, like, you can't make it to ours. Like, do you mind if we look for a new drummer? He's like, no, I don't care. Go ahead. It's like, all right, cool. And then we just, like, watched fucking The Office together.
Super cordial.
I will say too, with Julian, I think to me it's apparent the through line of the four of you is it looks like you're all just having so much fun on
Because
stage.
we always do.
And like I think that's my favorite about Titan shows is that you go out and it's really easy to like that's the thing with live music. You've got to motivate yourself. You've got to get out there. You've got to find parking in this city, which is a nightmare. And
Yeah. Somebody actually just made a post that I saw about a place closing downtown. They were like, oh, in parentheses, are like, back when you could park for free downtown.
Back when you could park for free anywhere.
Yeah.
Never known it.
We parked at Troy's house for that reason.
Troy's house today.
I know. I'm like one of the street over on dude. It's like there's no one out there and the street's free. It's like hey guys, it's pretty
But it's
ample.
like all the
Anyway,
street parking along here is paid now. It's stupid.
Yeah.
if the band is not up there having fun, it's so hard to ask people
Oh yeah.
in the
To
crowd
engage.
to have fun.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to have fun to sell what you're doing. You got to. But,
Well,
you know.
and like I think for me specifically, like they're like purely selfish. Of like, look, we've played a lot of shows. Sometimes people are into it. Sometimes they're not.
Can you recall a time where like you felt like it wasn't going through?
Oh, absolutely. So there was one show in particular that like really cemented this for me. It was the first time. Was it the first time we played the Rocks Glass, or the second time? It was the first time.
Because
It was the first time.
they let us play.
There was a miscommunication between the promoter and the guy running doors, and so we opened, and they were like, they're like, all right, it's time to go on. There's nobody there, and we're like, well, sometimes you play
Yeah,
shows
why
for
not?
nobody.
Oh,
Whatever.
hey, rehearsal time.
We're-
Yeah.
And so we played a show to absolutely nobody. Turns out we played before the doors were opened.
No fucking way, dude.
And they just kept on rolling with the show. And so that
Can you do that again? Can we run it back, guys?
yeah, no. And what really sucked was like by the end
You're like
by-
already sweating your nuts off.
dude, dead, exhausted. And by the end of the show there was like
The room was
7
filled.
The room was filled by the time like everyone was done. We played to nobody cuz they hadn't opened the doors yet.
And as soon as we got done playing, they opened doors and people started coming.
Yeah.
in.
So from that, I'm like, you know what? I'm just doing it with my friends, and my goal on stage is to like make sure, like, try to make these guys laugh, try to make myself laugh, because you never know. You never know when it's your last show. You never know when there's gonna be nobody there.
Because it's all
And
about
so-
the energy you give. So.
Yeah, so I know we've talked about this a little bit, but interested to hear that. So you guys have put out 3 new songs recently, each with a music video. Can you talk about the process of I guess incrementally putting them out as singles rather than a full release, and the process of filming those videos?
Yeah, so we kind of learned that the whole cycle of recording an album and like releasing a couple singles from the album just as a teaser and then releasing the album itself, it's really cool, but it's a very old-fashioned way of going about things. And now, for better or for worse, we live in this world of quick attention spans and cycles, and just monthly listeners is a big metric because of Spotify. Fuck you, Spotify. But yeah, it's just one of those things where we really enjoyed this new batch of songs, and it's become so much more of a collaborative effort. I think Vincent mentioned that he wrote Leech, and we've just been able to DIY it, just so much cool collaborative creative input has led to these 3 awesome songs and music videos that we've had so much fun making. And it's just easier to say, hey, we're releasing a single, and then it's gonna end up as an album eventually, but we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, it's again being able to tell, like, in the music videos, just you guys look like you're having so much fun, so much thought was put into it. Like, I love I know we were talking earlier about kind of the
Oh, yeah, can we get a clip of that? Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Leech,
Like
like
the-
Slick, whichever one.
Go, 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 go! Oh, God.
Ready to make.
I'm gonna stop filming it now. No, no. Do you want me to B-roll from that? I don't want that. Yeah.
All right, we're good. Oh.
yeah
I'll play the whole fucking thing, dude.
Slick was not fun. Leech
Play
was
the
very
end
fun.
of Slick.
yeah. Why don't you share the premise of the Slick music video?
Yeah, I mean, Slick is, we just took as many shot of Malort as we could. Kirk won. Kirk had the most shots.
He's the only one who kept the entire thing down.
Yeah, I don't know
also-
how you kept all that down, man.
Lithuanian, man.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Slick was very fun because it's an idea that like we had kind of been bouncing around for a while, and like it was like we were gonna do it for Leech, and then we got to thinking we're like Leech is too chaotic. There's too much going on. Slick is very high energy, very fast song, but like as far as lyrics go, there's not that much.
Not
It's
really.
da-da-da, da-da-da-da, like you can drink between that.
And that whole
And-
idea kind of came from, there's a DZ Death Ray song
Yes.
and music video where they're chugging a bottle of Jägermeister through the whole music video.
Which
and
I
then
cannot do.
It kind of ends the same as our music video
it
does.
doesn't end
But
in a
obviously
funny
we
way.
took a lot of inspiration from them. So
And like I definitely think there's also like a bit of like the jackass appeal of
For
like
sure.
watch the boys get hurt, baby. And
That is the appeal, isn't it, man?
Yeah.
Watching your best friend just eat it on
Year of our
Yeah.
Lord
It's funny to watch other people get hurt.
do y'all have a favorite Jackass skit? I mean, my
Oh,
favorite
man.
Jackass skit is actually the Kenny Rogers Jackass, but yeah.
Hi, I'm Kenny Rogers and this is Jackass. Hi, I'm Kenny Rogers and this is the back factory trick with my teeth. I almost died. I love being on this Jackass show. Hi, I'm Kenny Rogers.
I love the hurricane where they do the water and then they like go up and punch somebody on the other side.
Give me all your money.
I love that bit. I think that's funny.
Yeah, or the bull was a good one where they painted
Which
him
one?
up like they painted Johnny Knoxville up like he looked like the wall.
Yeah, and then he
That
got a
shit was
concussion
funny.
because he got kicked in the head.
And the bull like stared at him for a second, then he moved slightly, and the bull was like, "Oh no, that's not a wall."
That's him. That's the guy.
It sounds rough, but my favorite Jackass skit would be any of the bull ones, because Johnny Knoxville ends up getting hurt, which I'm not rooting for, but I hope it discourages them from continuing. Obviously, that hasn't worked.
So, you have one, Vonky?
surprisingly enough, I'm not a big fan of Jackass.
You brought it up.
I know. No, I get the appeal, and like I like doing that stuff with my like just like.
Oh, so you're
amongst
like, no, dude, I actually do this shit. Like, this is like, I'm not gonna watch you do. Like, it's for you. It's fun to watch your buddy eat it.
Yes.
You don't know them.
For like a complete stranger, I'm just like, oh man, that hurts. I've been there. You know what I mean?
You get too many sympathy pains.
What's a good one? So what I was, well, God, I had something. Oh yeah, have you guys seen? You probably haven't, but I watched. Actually, me and Alicia saw this movie, the Rehab movie. That it's a halfway house. Johnny Knoxville plays a guy who's in rehab. No,
I've heard of
dude,
this.
so he's in rehab. In the I don't even know if I've talked about this on another show, but he's in rehab, and Theo Von's in it. And it was released. It's on
recent?
streaming. Yeah, it's like probably
Okay.
released a couple years ago or something like that. And we just saw it's like Johnny Knoxville, like rehab. Like, why not? And the premise of the show is that he goes into rehab because he's like about to, I think he got divorced. He's about to lose custody of his daughter or something. And the whole thing is that he pulls the halfway house together and saves the halfway house from being like bought and demolished through winning a softball championship with the rest of the guys.
Beautiful.
It's just
Beautiful.
fucking classy.
Four different.
The total
80s
opposite of
plots.
Jackass.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
it's like
Together.
all mixed. When Johnny Knoxville was in Men in Black 2, I remember that was like
He always-
a
I
really big
forgot
deal.
that.
Yeah, he was like the second. He was
He
the
plays an- does he
henchman
play
for the
an
main
alien?
villain. Yeah, the two-headed guy. Yeah.
Oh, The
Special.
Ringer. The movie that actually aged incredibly well against all odds. Because they had folks on the spectrum as actors, and apparently it was
Oh my
just
gosh.
a delight to be on set, and everyone was very sweet. And
What's it about? I don't know this movie. Do you want to get on mic and talk about it?
so
Actually, we're gonna segue right now. I'm gonna because Lucha ran sound for you guys, so we're gonna get Lucha on. We're gonna segue here into talking about.
Oh no,
the show.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for running sound for us. So the plot of the movie.
The plot
Thickens.
of the movie is that Johnny Knoxville wants some money, so he decides he's going to be disabled so that he can win the money because
With
obviously he's not
disabled
disabled.
actors.
I-
which
I-
is
With
really-
with
which is
like
really
a
cool.
mostly, I want to say like 75, maybe 60% disabled like cast.
Like he's Johnny Knoxville surrounded by a bunch of
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
kids
Because
with Down
you go
syndrome and
into
autism
the
and-
complex, and he, like I said, there's a dorm and he has a roommate. So like there's like a few attendants, and like there's the one attendant that he has a crush on. But like for the most of the movie, it's him and like all disabled actors.
That's really cool that they get to
Yeah.
highlight.
It
those
is
people.
really
I think
cool.
that's cool.
if you watch any behind the scenes with that movie, it's like very heartfelt.
I
and,
bet it
like,
is.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
it's really cool.
Because Johnny Knoxville's actually he's kind
He's
of
a
like
really
a sweet
good
dude. Yeah,
Surprisingly sweet.
he's really cool. I mean, you
A
kind of
jackass, but sweet.
jackass. Aren't they all?
He's no Bam Margera. I'll give him that.
Oh my God.
I'll drink to that.
No, Bam Margera. Who's seen Bam Margera recently? Just
I've
kidding,
seen
don't
him
answer that.
online, and I'm sad.
I know. As someone who had a crush on him when I was like 12, I'm like,
I just like mid 2000s like pop culture. Like he was just everywhere.
Yeah, he was
and
everywhere.
like to see
he
like
was skate culture. He was Jackass.
like even like the
He had
Viva
his
La
own
Bam show and
Viva
like,
La Bam. And then he was in
Y2K
Tony Hawk games.
and
yeah.
Tony Hawk.
Oh yeah, big time.
And then you're like, oh, this is what happens if you do all that.
Y2K. Can't kill yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
Steve-O's doing good though.
CKY.
Give it up for Steve.
Yeah,
He's
I
doing
love
great.
Steve. He lives
He did-
here actually.
Yes,
he has
I
a
was
ranch.
when they screened several of the new Jackass films, he did like an intro, and
That's crazy.
He seems like super nice and like wholesome, and
Yeah.
Yeah, he got sober. Now he has a hot sauce company.
Hot
Who
Sauce
am-
Company,
who
and he
amongst
does
us?
live comedy. He tours and does comedy, which is really cool. He also does stupid stuff while he does comedy, so like he still kind of keeps up the jackass.
He's like, let's do it.
Yeah, the lifestyle.
All you have to do to get a dog certified as a service animal, you don't have to do fucking shit.
But
My
he does
nerve
it
endings are not
sober.
great.
So in that sense, Vince, when you're going crazy on stage, is it the same? It's just you're just up there having fun, or I guess what's the
So like it's interesting because like yes, obviously I'm having fun. I enjoy like being
For sure.
stupid, but also like there is always this sense of like, well,
How
what
can I
hap-
make this a bit?
what can I make a bit and what haven't
Commit
I
to the
done
bit.
yet? Like I have good balance. I have a pretty good awareness of like my body. I know what I can and can't do. So there's a dude. That's not the craziest thing. I once fell out of a tree and gave somebody the people's elbow by accident. They were walking underneath me, and I went full like ba-boom on them.
And you do it? I don't know if you do it anymore, but I know you used to. Of like, because you were saying your bass weighs a lot, and like where you're flat on your back on stage, and then you like kick
Yeah,
up. Like,
I try to do that as much as I can. I don't land it as many times as I used to because I am getting older and my body hurts.
You're doing like
sometimes.
circus performer
Yeah,
reps.
it's
yeah.
a lot. It's very similar to circus things where it's like, I can do this. Why
He's
not?
used to doing parkour. Like he used to do
He's like, he
parkour.
does parkour.
I've done a lot of things, and I didn't move several states away to be bored. So
Oh, yeah.
why not? If it doesn't cause me that much harm, and it's very fun, and a lot of people enjoy it. Shit.
Well, you know, when you're playing 3 notes, it's pretty easy to.
And I also play 2 notes, possibly 3 at a time. Like I'm not doing that much.
So
I
you were-
get bored.
you were saying you became a bass player as a failed guitarist.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's still a really good
there's,
guitarist.
there's 2 bassists that I know of that didn't start as failed guitarists. One is Victor Wooten. The other one, I don't know his name, but I met him once.
I think like I didn't start that way. I started with bass straight.
Fucking
I get to know
poser.
3. So
Yeah, fine, cool. I'll call you a bassist. But yeah, like it's a simple, like it's a necessary instrument. It's an impressive, it does the job. It's a simple instrument. So like
I want to learn bass.
you can. It's so
Yeah,
fucking
I play
easy.
guitar. I want to learn bass.
You
You
absolutely
can play with
can.
a pick too, and
I
no one will know the
recently,
difference.
I recently learned that I can play drums. Just by happen chance.
That's sick.
It's
I've always wanted to
exactly-
learn
Probably not
drums.
technically well, but I can keep beat.
That who needs anything more? You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, I get bored, and so might as well do something. I would hate for. I played with. Well, I was on tour for the Lord for a little bit, and that all came to a very abrupt halt because of me as a person. And turns out that I don't gel all that well with the people of the Lord. I tried very hard for a very long time, and it didn't work.
So when you say when
Yeah.
you say I was on tour for the Lord, is that a specific thing? Is it Christian music? Were you like or what are we talking about here?
Okay, so there are. I was part of a revival group that would travel across the South and Southwest doing revival things for churches for like a week. We'd set up. We would have childcare. We would have special music. We would have special singers. We had a semi and a bus that carried 25 people.
And a nice rider too, from what I understand, right?
A pretty nice rider, yeah. But so we were professional Christians doing music, bringing revival across the country to whatever rich churches could pay us.
Right.
And so I did that for 9 months.
Yeah.
No, a year and a half.
Yeah.
Year and a half, and that was when I started learning about like how audio works. Because I was part of my job as that was church is a very great place to learn about a lot of things that cost a lot of money.
Yes. I didn't learn at my church. I learned from a friend in New York City who ran sound for Brooklyn Sound, but I did run sound at my church also, and I was also fired from running sound there because I was in Sunday school, and instead of asking if I could miss Sunday school because I was scheduled to run sound, I said, "Hey, I'm scheduled to run sound today, Mr. So-and-so, so I won't be here." And he took issue with the fact that as a young female, I told him I wasn't going to be there instead of asking him, even though somebody put me on the schedule.
No, dude,
We're trying to ask forgiveness instead of permission.
I was just like, what do you mean? Didn't somebody already tell you? I was just reiterating.
The irony. Christians not being forgiven.
Yeah, what happened? But yeah, I have run sound for church as well.
The amount of times I've heard that exact same story is
it's crazy.
Crazy. But yeah, I don't know where that story was going. I don't remember what the question was.
On tour for the Lord.
Yeah, on tour for the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, why was I? Why did I bring that up?
That's where you learned audio. That's
That's where I learned. That's where I learned audio. That's where I learned different performance aspects. And with this band, I'm like, oh, this is the place that I can do literally whatever I want because it's our project. This is my part this is my specific part that I play.
Right.
You never know when it's going to be. Oh, I remember. So I was playing a show with them, and then I got kicked off of that group, and I didn't play music for a year and a half. And I was like, oh shit, like you never know when it's going to be your last show for whatever reason. Anything can happen. So whatever show I play, I'm like, if this is my last one, I want it to go out with a bang. I want to be proud of whatever I'm doing.
Yeah. And I mean, that's great.
And so that if that means like running across, like, at the very least, I can be like, oh yeah, I haven't played music in a year and a half, but like the last one I did run across the street.
Well, you guys killed it Saturday.
Somebody, so.
Really killed it. I had a lot of fun. Can we sound check real quick? That's the name of the game.
It was, and from our end of playing with you guys, I mean, Last Garrison had been talking of like us playing with Titans makes so much sense because you guys are so much fun, you guys are so good, and that was bucket list for us, is being able to play here with you guys was just fantastic. But so I know you've put out 3 songs, all with videos. Do you have more coming down the pipe?
Eventually, yes.
Yes.
We're trying to put, our goal right now is to try to, and it's everybody's goal, but we're trying to put 1 music video per song, and then eventually we will release a DVD of said music videos all in one with some behind the scenes. We're trying to like branch out.
I really enjoy physical media and like weird like behind like hidden things. So eventually like a thing that has like, and we've talked about this, of like a deluxe edition of the, like, you have the CD, but then you have like another CD that has like weird funny like remixes of the songs or like
behind the scenes footage
or like this is the single we put out, but like all of the vocals are replaced with like dogs barking and people moaning. Like,
Yeah.
just
Weird
stupid
shit.
shit that like things I enjoyed as a kid of like, guys, just like this is fucking stupid.
And
Did you know about the
Anything
thing? You bring your CD, you're like holding it with your finger on your way over to your
Yep.
friend's house.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't scratch it. It's like
Oh yeah.
one of these.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, you gotta see this, man. No.
Things that like when our shit ends up in a Goodwill bin in 20 years, somebody picks it up and
yeah.
goes, "Holy shit, that's
Yes.
fucking crazy. That's dumb." Like,
I want one for my daughters so that I can
yeah.
give it to them when we're older and be like, this is who I ran sound for, guys. This is what your mom did that Saturday night.
I swear to God.
Oh, your poor daughter.
My mom was so cool. She
Yeah.
ran sound for
Yeah.
for Titans of
So
Siren.
that's kind of the vibe we're going with this for this album. Music videos are a lot of editing work.
Yeah.
And so we're getting it done.
We're trying to make them as simple as possible to like
Yeah.
to
But-
reduce the amount of editing that we have
But
to
still
do.
interesting. You
But
know what
still
I mean?
interesting and like
Yeah.
fun to
Like-
look at, like aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think that the little like I think that the little flaws in things can make something especially aesthetically pleasing. Like I did my argumentative essay on analog versus digital, and there's your brain like can put the pieces together and enjoys listening to analog more than digital and watching analog more than digital because it can fill in the blanks. And that's kind of like a mental principle too. Certain level of ambiguity is required for like people to assign meaning to something.
it's very human.
And then it sticks with them because they can assign meaning to it. But if the meaning is given to them up front, then it's hard.
Yeah.
You're limiting your audience. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But yeah, you got anything to add?
Speak.
So I will say too, Kirk, you should, I guess, promote your Titans newsletter. I subscribe to it and I listen to it, and it sounds like it goes to Vince's spam folder. But
I have tried everything I can. I don't know how fucking Google works.
He blocked you.
No, it goes to my spam folder too. To be fair.
Slut.
I think it's just a whole Squarespace thing. But yeah, so there's a blog that I write where it's too many pages, where it kind of gives an insider's view or behind the scenes look of just everything from big shows to how the heck we decide on this Malort music video, because it was actually more complicated than it seemed. And
It was rough. That's what it
yeah,
was.
just kind of having to figure everything out. It's we're a DIY band at heart, and we take a lot of pride in that. And just, any story we can tell, I think is worthwhile.
I know even of reading of your time in Australia, like being the inspiration for shows or songs you would write like years later, and just getting that glimpse into a really fun, talented DIY Nashville band is just a really cool view.
Yeah, you guys don't seem to be afraid of putting in the work, which is not always easy. But I really admire that you guys are you're so cool and like down to earth, and you're not on like the other side of the spectrum where you're like assholes because you do it all yourself.
We're on the
Because
autism spectrum.
Not yet.
You're on a different spectrum. No, but so I ran sound for you guys, and I didn't get to meet you guys really a lot beforehand, but I watched you guys perform, and I was like running sound, and then like you were like up on the thing, and then you were up on that thing. You were like going all over the place, and your drummer had this like, was it fake blood?
Yeah,
that
it
you
was fake
used?
blood.
And I was like, I wasn't sure what was happening.
It's a blood capsule that he puts in his mouth, and then he like bites down on it, and it just.
I want to
like,
say I
drips all
love the
over.
way that your drummer drums. He like does the
He's
full-
so
He's a-
animated.
he's a very
yeah,
expressive
he doesn't
very
keep it down
expressive.
here. He does like he was going nuts with it.
Even
But
if
yeah,
it's
no,
simple, he makes it look.
I remember
difficult.
after the fact, you came up to me and you were like, "Thanks for dealing with our antics. Nice to meet you." And I was like, "Nice to meet you as well, sir." You were all like, "Perfect, gentlemen. You were not. Nothing bad happened while you were
We don't want to
here."
be disrespectful, and there's
I
a line
know.
between disrespect.
I try to be
and
very.
antics.
I try to be very understanding that, like, yes, we put on a show. A lot of things can go wrong.
Yeah.
And for people who are trying to make things work for us,
Right.
we can cause a lot of problems. They're very
Sure.
fun problems, but it's a lot of problems.
Yeah.
And like, I've run sound as well. I get it. It's a lot, and so I appreciate when people are like, I can
Yeah.
work with problems.
Yeah, it's
So-
fine. It's the bands that we have. It's what gets everyone riled up the most. It's perfect. And you guys sounded great, and you guys leveled out the amps and everything perfectly because I don't have control over that. But yeah, it was great. And I really like the differences in how your guys' singing styles. That was a good variety. You had a good variety, and that is the best version of that song Satisfaction I've ever heard in my life.
For your cover.
It was my idea to start. I just kind of had the idea. I was like, what if we make this song heavy? And then we played it all together and we kind of wrote that breakdown. And it just worked.
No, that
And we
like
started
breakdown. That
playing
breakdown
on-
riff is so good.
It's insane.
So simple too.
Thank you, Lucha.
Big Mom.
Wait, did you sing it?
Huh?
You sang that one?
Say it. I don't think there's much vocals in that song.
Am I missing something? Is that not the Stones? Is that the Stones song?
No. So that's
What's that? What tune are you talking about?
Benny Benassi, Satisfaction. So it's an
Wow, and
electronic
everybody-
dance song from the 80s. And
I'm gonna have to like put a clip of that in the video for people. Well, no, I might get a copyright strike. So
I mean, if you do like 3-second clips of I think there's a limit to what you can do.
3
right, Mr.
seconds.
Lawyer?
1, 2.
Okay, there's a limit to what you can do.
Oh, you know that, right? Is that like an actual litigation? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, look at that, people. We're gonna get a bunch of 3-second.
So find
clips
the
of shit.
music video of Benny Benassi's Satisfaction because it's a bunch of hot women using power tools.
Oh, we're gonna. Yeah,
It's
that's
a
in.
crazy music
That's
video.
in. That's in. That's coming. People are gonna see that.
It's so simple and people know it everywhere. So I was like, what if we turn that into something heavy?
All right. So, what's in the future, guys? What's post amazing Last Garrison EP release show at the Villager? What's for the future?
Hopefully a new record soon.
New record will be coming.
Do you have one now that you're promoting?
Not
You have
yet.
it? Not
We're
yet.
working
Okay.
on it.
Work
So
on it. Yeah.
the plan is a lot of singles.
Yeah, because you were just talking about releasing singles with videos and stuff like that. Yeah.
So new record, I would say if I was gonna put a date on it, early next year. Album title: All Bangers, No Mash.
We've settled on that. Yes.
I hope that's what you've settled on. Kurt, 'cause here we are.
whose initial idea? Who was it?
I think it was kind of both of us, but it was mostly him.
Yeah,
He was
Vanke,
like,
yeah.
it's just funny. All bangers, no mash. Very British, but anti-British
and dumb as shit.
and dumb.
That's kind of what I go for in everything I do.
And lots of shows coming up.
Couple shows.
Yeah, we have. We're playing with a lot of well-known bands at the end on 6 days from now, so August 1st, and then we've got a couple out-of-town shows after that. Then we're coming back and playing another show later in this month, and there's just
How many, just round estimate, how many times would you say you play Nashville in a year?
10.
10?
In the past, it was like 20, and half of those
Well,
were at
because
the Cobra.
there's always been the saying that that Nashville's a great hub for touring, but nobody necessarily tries to play here that much.
not any
Or not
small
they used to.
out-of-town bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very saturated market. So we're trying to cut back how many times we play in Nashville.
Well, I'm honored that you did it here. 'cause
Yeah.
that's great.
Well, this is
a great show. and
any show we take in Nashville, we're like, that'll be fucking sick.
yeah.
That's kind of where we are. Like, we've been doing this.
Can you think of another great venue in Nashville that you did?
Exit In with Slackjaw
Yeah,
was
yeah.
fantastic.
That was crazy.
Cobra with Slackjaw was fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm.
We had the venue shaking. It was
yeah,
crazy.
wow.
Yeah.
Like, people in the next room were like, yeah, the floor was shaking when you guys were playing.
That was the sold out show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anything else about the record? Like, so no bangers, no mash. Do you know you have a target date when you want it to come out? Is there how many tracks? Is there any ideas about anything?
So
Not
we've
really.
written like 6 or 7 songs,
Mm-hmm.
and we want to do this next one on vinyl.
So it has to be
it's like
40
45
both
minutes.
sides.
And we have half a record
So we got a lot of work
in
to
terms
do.
of minutes. So we have a ways to go, but we are sitting on a lot of awesome ideas.
All right. Okay. Well, let's get into that. We're gonna get to signing out here because your dog bowls are empty and the window's open. We gotta open a bar. And so,
That's not empty.
you gotta get the drink.
want the frying
So,
pan
how do they find you guys? Where's your content? How do we
Do your job, Kirk.
I know you guys were talking. Yeah, you were the one going on and on about.
Yeah,
social
so
media.
Instagram is probably the easiest way to like stay up to date. Just at Titans of Siren. We have a Facebook. We don't. Whatever. We have a TikTok, but
mine.
yeah, follow us on Instagram first and foremost.
I feel like Instagram's the best place to mobilize your people, right?
I agree. Yeah.
TikTok is really kind of like
it's a
I feel like
cluster.
we were making the joke that it's not as good anymore now that it's not a I guess a weapon or whatever they were saying.
Yeah, it's a weird place.
It doesn't seem like it's as like I have one like 12,000 view post and that's about it. Everything else is very mundane.
TikTok is a weird, dangerous place.
Yeah. So you're not a big TikTok fan.
We post, but there's no rhyme or reason.
There's
to
no
it.
consistency.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got a viral post, and it's really funny that we did for the bluegrass episode we dropped, and it's viral because it's the only post I think in the country where someone talks about Berea, Kentucky. So every comment's like, "I'm from Berea. I'm from Berea."
That's the secret to going viral.
My favorite comment, I'm going to post it right here on the screen, is a person literally saying, "Berea is no good, that Richmond is better. Berea has shitty tourist tax, and there's nothing to do."
Dude, the secret to going viral is just name niche thing, and
Yes.
anybody who's into that will be like,
It's so true, and it's just if you get like 100-something people that are into it, it'll go like crazy. Anyway, so keep going, Kurt. I'm sorry to stop.
Oh no,
you.
you're
So
okay.
Instagram,
That's basically all I have. Instagram,
where's
Facebook.
your music? Like Bandcamp or anything? Y'all have like anything?
Yeah, we have Bandcamp. We do streaming services as well. So like if you're into physical media, hit us up on Bandcamp. I'll ship you a CD or a cassette tape, which are selling very well. Outside of that, if you want to stay up,
Do you know where your biggest market is right now?
here?
Here, yeah. Well, that's why you
Or
came on is
Austin.
because
We have a decent-
Troy said you were big hometown guys.
at least on Spotify, there's Illinois and Austin are kind of where we are.
Yeah. Well, it's like, the hometown's normally the biggest market. Like for Shiner products, that's why Shiner sponsors it, because we're like the second. We're the biggest seller in the Southeast, which the Southeast is their second
Are you
market.
really?
Yeah.
Jeez, Louise.
That's why you drink. That's why you're just
yeah,
bathing
drinking
in it right now.
Finishing up that Shiner.
That is very fresh Shiner box. Okay, guys. So personal. You want to leave personal social medias?
No.
They're like, no. Fucking
The internet is a bad place, and I wish I could.
Do you have
get
a
off
story?
So my story is so Titans has gone viral several times. We have several videos that have more than we have millions of views, and a lot of times I'm the person that's in that, like the focus of that, because I do dumb shit. And so it is weird to have people that I don't know comment on who I am and like what I do with my life. And so like, I'm down to do it for the band, yada yada. But as far as personal goes, like nobody outside of anybody I
It's
need to know.
distracting. I mean,
Yeah.
I have 3 for the bar.
Yeah.
So like,
well,
it's-
and like I feel like it's the same. Where like
Yeah.
if the bar does good, hell yeah.
Well, I mean, dude. Well, now that we have the one for this, it's like it's the first time I've ever considered getting like a social media manager for it because
It
the
does-
bar is like there's not like you can keep posting and posting, but it's like people don't when something's actual content like actually lives in the internet space. That takes a lot of pushing and pushing. All right, guys, well, we're gonna go ahead and sign this one out. Everybody, give it up for Troy Bryant, my co-host for the.
Thank you.
Give it up for Lucha King. Yeah. And Aaron, how do you say your last name, Aaron? McHugh. Aaron McHugh's been running sound for us today. She has another job to go to, and we've already run over. And actually, it's a new job, isn't it, Aaron?
Next week, yeah.
Oh, the new job is next week?
Oh, thank God.
And-
She's not late.
All right. Yeah, good luck with that. And today we have had the great pleasure of, and what a great surprise in general, and what it's serendipitous chain of events to get you guys on. The Titans of Siren guy. Come on, guys.
And
All
again,
right.
cannot plug their newsletter enough. Subscribe to it. Lots of great info. A lot of good shows coming up. New songs, new music videos. a lot of good stuff coming from these guys.
And that's Travis Warnke, Kirk Gower.
Vincent Warnke.
Did I say Travis? Vincent.
I was gonna let it go. You're good.
No, don't do that. It's not worth
Pastrana.
that. Vincent Warnke, now I'm gonna Kirk Gower,
Yes.
and Riley Morris. Everybody. I actually
you so much,
it's funny.
Villager.
I just reached up to Troy, and I was like, I can't remember Kirk's last name, and then I just totally butchered your first.
Yeah, dude.
It's so funny.
The first one and not
But,
the
you know,
last
I like
name.
Travis better. If I'm being
gonna
honest.
I'm gonna be asleep, and in my dream, just go Warnke.
It's a powerful name.
It's,
you know.
it's great. Like that's why I messed up your first name because I've been calling you by your last name the whole
Yeah.
show.
Nah, sounds
Anyway,
good.
guys, this has been a really great blast with this fantastic local rock band. Cue that exit music.